All right, we are going to talk a little bit about geometry. So we're going to talk about parallelograms. So a parallelogram, that's a four-sided figure that has opposite sides that are parallel. Okay, so I will draw one for you. It's going to be a lovely parallelogram. So just something like this, okay, those are parallel. And then these are parallel as well. And in geometry, they use these little, this means this little arrow. That means that they're parallel to each other. And then these are also, so and they're opposite sides. So the opposite sides are parallel. And then these ones are also parallel, but I'm going to use 2. And that just means that the other one that has 2, I'm parallel to you, but you only have 1, and 1 is not the same thing as 2. So the 2 is not parallel to 1. The 2 of these little arrow things are parallel to the other 2 little things, and the 1 is parallel to the other one. So it's 2, their opposite sides are parallel. So that's what a parallelogram is. So in this next problem, we're going to kind of be applying that concept. We're going to show that ABCD is a parallelogram. So to do that, we're going to find the slope of each of these segments. In a line segment, this is AB is a line segment, BC is a line segment, CD is a line segment, and AD. So there's 4 of them. So we need to find all 4 slopes and then show that the opposite sides are parallel. And if we can prove that the opposite sides are parallel, then we know that, what do we know? What do we know? That it's a parallelogram. Okay, let's start. So the slope of AB. Okay, AB is a horizontal line, right? You can totally tell that. So what do we know? We know that the slope of this is going to be 0. So for this one, the slope is 0. It's a horizontal line. Okay. What about AD? AD is right here. Okay, so this one is not. So what we need to use is the slope formula. I'm going to call that my y1, x1, y1. This is going to be my x2, y2. And so I'm just going to find the slope. So I'm going to use that slope formula, y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. All right. And then I plug it all in. So y2 is -1 minus y1, which is 3, equals -1. So this is really how I want you solving your problems, okay? So I want to see that slope formula. I want to see that original equation. Plug it all in. X1 is -3. Then we have -1 minus 3 is -4. -1 minus 3 is -4. Negative divided by negative is a positive. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Whew! That means the slope is equal to 1. Okay, so this one is 0. This one is 1. I think I'm going to use another color because I just feel like it gets muddled. All right, what about DC? Oh, never mind. Well, it's okay. DC is another horizontal line, and so we know that the slope of all horizontal lines is 0. So M equals 0. It's a horizontal line. It is a horizontal line. Okay. Ooh, so we know that these two are parallel, right? Because they both have the same slope and obviously have different y-intercepts. So I'm going to go ahead and write those parallel lines in. So we know, therefore, those two are parallel. Great. Now we just need to find BC. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and use a different color on this one. This is going to be my x1, y1. This is going to be my x2, y2. And then we're going to write that slope formula down. And then just solve it. So y2 is -1 minus y1 is 3 all over x2, which is 4, minus x1, which is 2. And then we just, what's happening? I feel like I messed up somewhere. Where did I mess up? Okay, y2 is -1 minus 3. x2 is 4 minus 2. Okay, I had to have messed up over here. And you probably already know what I did. Okay, x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, my y2 is -1 minus my y1, which is 3. My x2 is -1. Ooh, there it is. I messed up, and you know I messed up too. Okay, so -1 minus, this is a -3. Where's my friend? Here's my friend, the whiteout, coming to make all my mistakes better. You're such a good friend, whiteout. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's no mistake here. Okay, those two negatives equal a positive. So -1 plus 3 is 2. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, now we have the right slope. M equals 2. Whew. Okay, now let's go back down here. I knew something was wrong as I was solving this, and then it wasn't ending up being the same slope, but I know it's supposed to be the same slope. Okay, so -1 minus 3 is -4 over, oh my gosh, did I mess up again? I did. I totally messed up again. Well, go back to my friend. You are a very good friend, and I use you a lot. And you're just like, what is wrong with you? And I just messed up again. See, that's what it was. It was just, let's just do the whole thing over. Okay, just rewind. All right, we'll just get rid of this too. We're just getting rid of everything. Everything is gone. Okay, I'm just losing faith in myself that I can do this problem. All right, so we're gonna start over here. Y2 is -1 minus Y1 is 3 over X2 is -1 minus X1 is -3, Joy. Okay, that's all right. That's just me talking to myself in my friendly voice. All right, my friendly voice only comes out when I'm extremely frustrated with myself. Okay, so -1 minus 3 is -4. Yes, it is. And then those two negatives become a positive. And then you have -1 plus 3, which is 2. And then we have -4 divided by 2, which is going to be 2, and that's a negative. So it's a -2. Okay. M equals -2. I promise you this is not that hard. I just have personal issues. Okay, that is the slope. Okay, now we go back down here. And then we have 4 minus 2, which is 2. And now this is making sense. -4 divided by 2 is -2. Okay, M equals -2. I feel like I had to work so hard for this problem, but these have the same slope, and you can tell that they have different y-intercepts because it's not the same line. So we know that these two lines are parallel as well. Okay, so now we just need to explain why ABCD is a parallelogram. So how we're going to say that is that AB is parallel. Line segment AB is parallel to line segment CD. And AD, and we can just put they have the same slope. Well, I mean, it's parallel. That's the same slope of M equals 0. Okay, we're just putting extra on there. All right. And then what are the other ones? AD is parallel to BC, right? And whenever you're talking about line segments, you put that little line on the top. It's a cute little line. It's like a little hat. It's a line segment hat. Okay, and they have the same slope. Of M equals -2. And therefore, I love that because I don't have to write the word therefore. I can just write those 3 dots, and that means therefore. A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. And eventually you'll learn that that symbol in geometry means the same thing as parallelogram. So then I don't even have to write the word parallelogram. I can just write that. But yes, there we go. That is it. So that is our explanation. That is why we have 2 sets of opposite sides that are parallel. So we have a parallelogram. Woohoo! All right. So now it is your turn to show that this figure over here is a parallelogram. So where's my friend? Here's my friend, the pause dragon. Remind you to pause your device. Go ahead and work out this problem. When you get done, press play and we'll talk about it. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, let's see how you did. So we have to find the slopes. So the slope of AB. Okay, I'm going to use that slope formula. All right. This is going to be my x1, y1. This is going to be my x2, y2. And hopefully I can do this correctly. Okay, so y2 is -1 minus y1, which is 3 over x2, which is 2, minus -4. Okay. That's negative, right? -4, yeah. -1 minus 3 is -4. Those become positive. Oh my gosh, is this, oh, that's 2 plus 4, which is 6. Okay. And then we just need to reduce that, right? 2 goes into both, 2 goes into 4 2 times, 2 goes into 6 3 times. So it ends up with -2/3. So that means the slope is equal to -2/3. Different color. Okay, so that's great. Now we got to find the slope of AD. And what do I know about AD? It's a vertical line, which means the slope is undefined. Vertical line. Okay, on to the next, DC. So we're going to use that slope formula again. This is my x1, this is my y1. I should do it in a different color. This color. This color. We'll do x1, y1, because then I could get confused with those ones. This is x2, y2. So I'm just going to be using this color here. Okay. All right, so m equals y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Okay, y2 is -5 minus y1 is -1 all over 2 minus -4. Okay, so what is this? This is, those are positive, right? -5 plus 1 is equal to -4. All over, those two negatives become positive. We have 6, and then we just need to reduce, right? 2 goes into both. 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 goes into 6 3 times. We end up with -2/3, so our slope is equal to -2/3. All right, so we know that these two, AB is parallel to DC, which is right here. All right, we have one set of opposite sides that are parallel. Perfect. Let's go ahead. What's the slope of BC? Ooh, vertical line, so that means that M is undefined. And because it's a vertical line, so that means that these two are actually parallel as well. So now we just need to explain, and we're going to say that line segment AB is parallel to line segment BC, and did I do that right? I didn't, why can't I even write this right? That AB is not parallel to BC, Joy. AB is parallel to DC. What is wrong with me today? DC, this is supposed to be DC. AB is parallel to DC. And those have a slope, same slope of, what's their slope? M equals -2/3. Okay, and then, oops, now you can see. And then, AD, line segment AD, is parallel to line segment BC, okay, because they have a slope that's undefined. Therefore, I love that, ABCD is a parallelogram because its opposite sides are parallel. All right, there we go. If you got that one right, yoku de kimashita, you did amazing, and I will see you for the next example.